Why do I want to be in the field of education? Um, for me, education has always been something that I was interested in. When I was a little girl and you asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, it was a teacher. And when I went through school, it was always, I want to be a teacher when I grow up. I want to be a teacher when I grow up. When I graduated high school, life kind of took a little detour. I wasn't able to go through college straight after high school, and so life got in its way, and I didn't get there. Became a mom at the age of 25, and as my children began to get older, I realized that I wanted to be in the schools with them while they were at the schools. So when my oldest son, got into school, I started helping in the classrooms more and more, and eventually figured out that my dream never went away. I always wanted to be there. So I went back to school at the age of 40, a mom with 2 kids, and here I am. I am now I started off with subbing and worked my way up, and now I am a media specialist. And while I love my job, I really still have the desire to be an actual teacher in a classroom. Seeing 500 kids a week is very fulfilling, but you don't get the one-on-one time, and you don't get to make the impact that I've always wanted to make as an educator. So while it's challenging and hard, it's very rewarding, and I am lucky because I get to see every day the ins and outs of teaching, and I can see the challenges of teaching, but I also see the rewards, and that is why I've decided to enter the field of education. What would my classroom environment look like? Well, my classroom environment currently is a library, and it's filled with books and many, many books, and I don't see anything changing in that aspect when I become a teacher. My classroom, no matter what I teach, will be filled with books because I love books. I feel like they open a whole new world, and they show kids a whole nother world, and sometimes it's just good to escape into a book. So even if I end up being a history teacher or a math teacher, I will have a classroom full of books. I have learned that in the teaching realm, less is more. Sometimes you walk into a classroom and it's so busy that the kids are so distracted by all the different everything and all the different colors. And while I won't have a total black and white room, I do know I have learned that less is more when it comes to a classroom environment. Organization is the top priority. Stations are important, and children should always know where things belong and have a set routine as far as where they go and where things belong and how it should look at the end of the day. What may be my kryptonite in the classroom? This one is easy and hard for me. Currently, I have a hard time juggling time. I have my kiddos in the library for 30 minutes, and I get so excited. I want to do so many more things in them that I get to do, and so before I know it, my time is up. And I feel like that will be something that I'll struggle with in the classroom as well, because you only have so much time to do so many things, and you have so many different little people depending on you, and you have so many different levels of different learning styles and different learning levels that they're at, that I feel like trying to juggle all of that will be challenging for me. I know it's not impossible, but I know it will be challenging for me in finding that proper balance and getting everyone taken care of in their own different ways. I have 2 questions. My first question would be what is the philosophy of the school district when it comes to standardized testing? The reason I ask this is because I am from an education, a school district that is a district of innovation, which I firmly believe in and understand that it is an amazing opportunity, and hope to find myself landing in a school district that is a district of innovation, because I believe that it truly has the best interest at heart for the children. Not everyone can sit and take a test, and it doesn't always reflect what a child knows when you sit and take a test for 4 hours. So I believe that standardized testings, I would like to know the philosophy on that. My other question I would have is, what type of technology are available to kids here in the school district or on this campus? I believe Chromebooks are a great access to have, and I believe that kids as early as kindergarten can get on a Chromebook and manipulate it and sometimes know more than we know. I've had kindergartners show me, well, this is how you do it, Miss Wilkinson, and hey, they knew more than I did, and they taught me something. So I believe that the earlier you put a piece of a technology in a child's hands, the better. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.